Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
I'm over the cloud nine because it's my first conversation and I got connected to the wonderful lady. What else one can expect from the very first session? So I'm fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for inviting me on your channel.
It's my pleasure. It's my honor. You came here. Thanks.
Uh,
Okay, so we are meeting for the first time. So can we introduce ourselves?
yeah, sure. Why not? So let me
So
introduce myself first. Yeah.
yes, for sure.
Yeah. So, as you know, my name is Priyanka. I belong to Uttarakhand, but right now I live in Gurugram, Haryana. If I talk about my education qualifications, so I have done masters in finance and marketing. Recently, I qualified UGC NET exam, and now I'm looking for an assistant professor job. And simultaneously, I'm running a YouTube channel where I'm uploading these type of conversational video, sometime conversational videos, sometimes some shorts related to English vocabulary, grammar. I love this language. That is why I am very fond of learning, fond of connecting people, and fond of uploading videos. And my channel name is Speak with Priyanka Kataria. Reading books and talking to people. These two are my hobbies. That is more or less about me. Thank you so much.
Oh, first of all, congratulations for you have cracked the UGC NET exam, right?
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Congratulations for that. Okay. So, like you told me, you have hobbies. You're reading books, right?
Yes, I love reading books. Yeah.
So, what kind of books you're reading?
I love reading self-help books. I read so many books related to self-help only.
Okay, but I think nowadays, like it's quite difficult for people to read books. Obviously, it is very beneficial. One should be fond of reading books, but like we have seen people are not reading books. Like we have social media nowadays, so we are using social media instead. So how do you get motivated to read books? Because I think it's too difficult.
For me, it is not difficult because it's my hobby. I love reading book. I love collecting new thoughts, whatever people are saying, whatever the author is saying. I love collecting the thoughts. And when I started learning this language, I realized I should read something better so that I can have good conversation with my co-learners. So then I started speaking aloud. I started reading aloud. Why? Because I want to enhance my pronunciation, and it helped me a lot in my pronunciation. And I started enjoying. Then I ordered so many books, and now my friends and my family members also started gifting me these kind of books.
Oh,
So it depends on, like, we should start reading in which interests you. Not any random book you can pick. You just pick any book which interests you. If you are interested in science fiction, you can read science fiction book. If you are interested love stories, just read love stories. And reading is a very powerful thing. If you read, you will learn a lot of vocabulary. You will change your way of thinking, like your perception, and you can live 100 life in one life if you read 100 books. So I read somewhere that quote, so that is why I started. And because of my English, there are so many reasons of reading books. So if anyone wants, so they can pick any book which interests them, and they will never feel bored.
hmm. Indeed. There's no doubt, like regarding when you are reading books. So we that are beneficial. They will be beneficial to improve vocab, to improve pronunciation and everything. But
Yeah.
it's obvious. There's no doubt about the same. So what was the last book you have read? Which is the book you have read lately?
Yes, I have recently I read Who Will Cry When You Die, Robin Sharma's book. It was really amazing book. And nowadays I am reading Power of Subconscious Mind. It is also very, very wonderful book.
Okay, Power of Subconscious Mind.
Yes.
Okay, it's quite good. And what was the previous book you I mean you had completed?
Who will cry when you die?
Oh, who will cry when you die? Oh,
Yeah.
what was it all about? What was it all about?
This book is all about self-help, like how we can live. That book give us motivation, path of life. How can we live? Like there are so many. There are 101 chapters. So in every chapter, you will get something bad new, like how to talk people, how to talk to stranger, somewhere how where you have to be silent. What is the real perspective, real what we call it. Real okay, let it be, like what is the reality of our life, why we are here. You will
Hmm.
get to know everything about your life, way of life is you will get like in a good way, how to live a life in a good way.
Are you feeling these books are beneficial for you?
Yes, these books are very beneficial for me because after reading these books, I feel, yeah, where I have to silent, where I have to speak, but what is the most important for me, what is not important for me. I'm not scrolling that much screen nowadays because I know these are the worthless things. Why we are here? We are here to
Hmm.
experiencing things. So I am like very limited, like very I limits my thoughts. I'm not wasting my thoughts in everything like on scrolling on these kind of worthless thing. So now I have like clear idea about what I have to think, what I have to do, what is important, what are my priorities. So it is because of these kind of books.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, the most benefit I think, in my opinion, is like you get rid from social media, because nowadays people are more addicted to social media. But when you are indulging in the reading books, so it's quite beneficial. It's quite beneficial
Right.
whether which no matter what book you are reading, so you will get benefit from that book.
Yeah, yeah, yes, true. Like there are so many books, you have to pick your interest book.
Right.
Then it would be beneficial for you. But
Hmm.
nowadays I'm not reading my interest book because I have a hobby of reading. So that is why I am picking different book from different authors. I want to grab a lot of knowledge related to every field.
Okay. So are you? I mean, I think you must gather some words, some vocab from these books, right?
Yes, I usually
So,
write down vocabulary also.
so you are making journal as well, right?
Yes, I have started making journal.
Oh, it's quite good. It's quite good. I mean, it is rightly said that little drops make the mighty ocean. Like
Yeah.
when we use to gather some words, so definitely we will get huge number of words in our mind, right?
Yes, yes, you are right.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is the best way to approach like towards English to learn something new.
Yeah.
Hmm. So like yes, absolutely. What are you doing in your leisure time? What you want to do in your leisure time?
Whenever I get free time, so I usually read books. I started reading book. Sorry, I start reading book, and when I have a lot of time, so I usually do gardening. I love gardening. I love spending time with nature, chirping birds, listening to chirping birds. I love these things. So sometimes I write down about my dreams. Uh, my things change. My things change by time. Like sometimes I love reading, sometimes I love spending time with nature, sometimes I write down journal. So it depends on weather, depends on my mood. Sometimes I love talking to my friends, like long talk. Sometimes I don't like to talk to them. So it depends on mood. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I
Like
cannot say
our
like my laser routine will always same. No, it's not like
hmm,
that. Sometimes I go out to spend time like in a park, in a hustle area. Sometimes I don't like to go out. I like to stay at home. When I free, so sometimes I feel I should I should stand somewhere where no one can listen to me, no one can speak with me. I start thinking a lot of about my life, about my past, about my future. So yeah, it depends on time and mood.
absolutely like yes, it's a matter of the thing like what we want to do, and it gets changed by every time, right?
Yeah.
So like, are you doing write down your thoughts in your journal as well? Like you're
Yeah.
making journal of the words which, when you come across with a difficult word, but are you making journal of your thoughts as well?
Yes, yes. Nowadays, I have started a group class in the evening. So where I write down journal, like there are few members, five to six members. They also want to develop a reading habit. So we connected. We make a group. Like that group is just about 99 rupees. We have to give the in that group 99 rupees, and we do practice every alternate day. We pick any random topic, and then we speak on that. First we have to write down that topic, and then whatever we write down we speak in front of members, and whatever we get like new vocabulary we discuss on that. And we like there are five members, so definitely they're going to use new word. So we
Hmm.
will write down the words, vocabulary, and we are like exploring new things. We are learning new things in the group class.
Right. And one more thing, you told me that whenever you get leisure time, so at times like you were saying, I'm doing these things. But one thing you told me that you are thinking about your future. You are thinking about your past, right?
Yes.
So what you are thinking about your past? Are you like,
Whatever memories I have, like my childhood memories, I feel very happy when I remember my childhood memories, like my favorite trip. These things I love to think. And future, like future about when I get a dream, my dream job, what I have to do, what I will do for my family, for for my friends, what I will do. So these things I'm doing, yeah. These thing I'm thinking.
okay, so yes, it's quite good. Like we gets back to our childhood, what were the memories, and it gives us pleasure. But what about your mistakes? Like everyone, like man is prone to mistakes. Everyone does mistakes in his past. So what about your mistakes? When you
Yeah, I
like,
always think about mistakes as well. Yeah, sometimes I started crying also because there were some people I missed, like my grandmother, my some family members. So I started crying to remember them. But I love to remember them. Sometimes I laugh, sometimes I smile. So
hmm,
these memories I have collected, I don't want to erase them. I just want to make them new always. I want to remember them always. So that is why I
it's
remember.
it is the best way. But I was saying about mistakes. Like everyone is doing mistakes, no matter
Yeah.
like in your childhood, in your adulthood, like in your young age. So no, I mean everyone is doing mistakes, whether it is related to life, whether it is related to studies. So what about your mistakes? When you will go
Yes,
into the past, so definitely you will come across your mistakes as well, right? You will
yes,
got to know
yes.
about mistakes. So what will you do at that time?
That time I think become little angry on me why I did that, why I should not do this, I should not do this. But we can learn from our mistake. What we can do, we cannot change our past now, but what we can do, we can learn through our bad experiences, and we should try to uh, like like there is I have read somewhere इन हिंदी आई वुड लाइक टू से, हम चाहे कितना भी सोच के कोई डिसीजन ले ले, एक दिन
Mhm.
जरूर फील करेंगे कि दैट डिसीजन वाज रॉन्ग.
Absolutely. And
तो
I would say hmm, in my
I'm not
perspective,
worried about, yeah, I'm not
in
worried about what mistakes I made. I just want to learn from them and want to take good decisions.
definitely. And in my point of view, when I like realize, when I got to know about my past mistakes, at that time I say myself that let bygones be bygones, right? This is the best way
Yeah.
to like get rid of your mistakes. You had did your mistakes in the past, but you are in the present. Think about the present. What how can my future will be better? And we have to think
Right.
about the present, right? So we don't have to indulge in the past. Past will give only us like it will give only agriness, it will only give us nervousness. So there's nothing in the past. Let keep the past aside, keep the mistakes our aside, and let's
Mhm.
focus on the present. How can my life be better in the future?
Yes, that is
Hmm.
true.
This is the best way. This is the best way to like, yes. And oh, you were talking about the future. So what are your future goals?
My future goal, I want to become an assistant professor. That is a simple thing I want to do. I want to achieve in that place. And I want to become a good speaker, like public speaker, English speaker. Yeah, these things I'm
Right.
thinking, yeah.
But what about like you're married? Is your family, is your husband, is your mother-in-law, father-in-law supporting you to about your studies?
Yes, yes, they are supporting. They are very supportive.
This is like you're fortunate enough that your father-in-law and mother-in-law are supporting, and your mostly your husband.
Yes, yeah,
This is
they
the
are
best
very
way.
supportive. Yeah.
You're very fortunate enough.
Hmm. Okay,
Right.
I think now we should wrap up the session because I have one more session after this. If you want to ask more questions, we can connect again.
Yes, definitely. We will think about the same. So yes, for sure, for sure. We have to like wrap up the session right now. So it was a
Yeah,
good conversation with you.
yeah, same here. I enjoyed a lot. Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you. It was pleasure for me to have you on your session on my YouTube channel. So thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, then bye bye. Have a good day.
Thank you.